Okay, we are here for your EMEA Expert Grand Finals. And this has been a hard-fought road. Winner of this match, I mean, guaranteed a spot, from what we have seen, guaranteed a spot in Master Division for Season 4. One step closer into OWCS. Can Hypnos fight their way up, join their sister squad? Let's take a look at that bracket. And into this Grand Finals. Hypnos fighting their way through the lowers after dropping their semifinal match in a 5-map banger against 0907. Was it a reverse sweep for 0907? We had that one here on stream. And ends up being a rematch. So Hypnos will face that same squad. The only squad to really give them too much trouble. I mean, Meta Boys, your #1 seed. I mean, the Meta Boys were the team to beat. Meta Boys were the team to beat coming into this playoffs. It took 5 mappers from the teams that beat them. Meta Boys did not go down easy or quiet in any of the series. They do finish in 4th place after that lower bracket semifinal loss to Hypnos in 5. And what a tough opponent that was. Hypnos, no stranger to tough opponents through this, though, as they had to go through Team Gambit as well. They were all top 4. Hypnos 0907, Gambit, and Meta Boys were your top 4 coming in, and they are your top 4 finishers as far as playoffs are concerned. But where they sat in there, I may be getting confused. I know Meta Boys was 1. Yeah, Gambit was 4. So this is, theoretically, it's your #2 and #3 seeds facing each other here, with Hypnos getting that revenge win over Meta Boys. So 0907, winning it out in the 3-2 before. It's how they managed to make their way into this postseason. I mean, they had to go through Team Gambit as well. I don't know. 0907 and Hypnos just kind of fire in their heart, and just would not drop a map on neither of these two grand finalist squads, dropping a map to the 3rd place finisher Team Gambit after Team Gambit's stellar victory there over Meta Boys. So we do have there is a point on the board for 0907. So let me get that in. Okay, so there is a winner's bracket advantage again. Oh, we're in bets here. Let's just go to that. There we go. So there is a winner's bracket map advantage coming from 0907. That will start with a 1-0 lead. I'm on the 1-hour delay. We win 4-0. 4-1. Okay, Pingo. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I appreciate you. I appreciate you letting us know. Well, I'm expecting a lot of Junker Queen today. I gotta say. I'm expecting a lot of Junker Queen today. And we'll start with that. We'll start with Willis versus Lars here. And then we'll go from there. All right, again, this is a 1-to-4 series. So this is a map 7 ban we are seeing right now. It is Circuit Royale banned out. Since the same team gets the ban, I'm imagining it was Circuit banned out twice. We more often than not see that. Okay, so everything but that map 5 ban is in. There you go. All your bans are in. So Hollywood, Throne of Anubis, and Busan banned out from Hypnos. And a whole host of bans with Ilios included in that. Esperanza, Hadaoka, and then the double circuit banned for maps 5 and 7. Bringing us to your map pool here for your EMEA Expert Grand Finals. Oasis, Kings Row, Runa Soppy, Suravasa, WPG, Oasis again, and WPG again. As you can tell, we can repeat and will repeat maps if we need that 6th or 7th map. Gotta love when the music naturally just ends right as the map loads. Oh, serendipitous. Let's go. Let's get into map 1. It's Grand Finals time. Been waiting all season for this. Your top 2 teams at EMEA Expert. Winner, guaranteed a spot in Master, right? Right? It has to be. Just has to be. Let's get into map 1. As anticipated, Junker Queen shown by both of our tanks here. Give me a lot of fast pace, a lot of Lucio carry. No Juno. No Juno on the board from either team. Thought we might see the Jucio backline when I call the Mach 5 comp.
Capture the objective.
But this is a little bit more traditional kind of dive style. We're going high ground? Yeah, we're definitely going high ground. Oh, I said that move. There was Jonovich going over the top. Woo, drops down, gets the kill on Skitsa. Yeah, Jonovich goes all the way over the top, and it kind of comes back. Maybe, yeah, that had to be Jonovich. That was a good move. First blood there to 907. Don't second guess yourself, friends. I do it enough for both of us. Sneak low in the back wall force as soon as you out a Nelly there on that high ground. The drop in from Lars, and Willis is looking very low for the moment. The supports got to turn around and focus on keeping themselves alive, so there was some pressure in the back, but Sleeka still managed to find the shot, find the angle. Focus down, Jonovich, but with Lars down, is there enough staying power here for Hypnos on this point? 20% on the board for 0907 as Willis shouts in. See if they can clean up in this 5v4. 4v4, but they saw the tank, actually. There was a trade. Ow. Simultaneous Kitsune rush forming an X over the point, but you can see where the fight went. Willis and Kande push all the way into the back line to pick up Skitsa and Slake. Nice move for Bones. Putting up some clean mechanics there on the Genji. Find that kill on the Nelly. And this is going to be another fight win for 0907. 50% and counting. Both sound barriers online. The jazzy sound of the Volta here for Hypnos. Watch out for Willis with the Rampage. We've got that one ready to go. Lars still about 10% away. You can see Willis heading deep in the back. The Suzu is out. This is the ghost side. Ooh, the Volta with the aggressive sound barrier kind of preemptively negates a lot of this damage. And Sleek follows it up. Gets the overclock in. Well timed. Jazzy sounds out of Volta. Ringing true here for Hypnos. They'll grab their first percentage of the day. Jonovich does have a barrier of their own coming in this next one. Ooh, Skitsa goes in deep to get this kill on the Bones. They don't have anything to get out with. That's the deflect. Use those. Skitsa's in real trouble down here. Overclock now thrown in from Kande as the Rampage is invested from Lars. Sound barrier on top of that. And it's a lot of ultimates traded out. I think Kande's overclock gotten a lot of work done in that one. Great pushback here from 0907, 92%. Skips are trying to play in off this high ground. Pulls out the blade, see if they can get Bones. After the deflect, will find the shot. Patience on the slash is key there for the Ninja. Patience is going to be key for Hypnos. Bringing this back. They got a long walk back. Could be worse. They got 40 on the board. Both Kitsune rushes are going to be available here. Doc can't immediately return the favor. Hypnos pulling the trigger on that first works out, but Skitsa dies on the approach. Docky has one to counterpunch with. They got to get Kande topped up here, and Willis responded. But Volta with a massive sound barrier advantage. So playing that one first, that really aggressive play to counter Willis's Rampage perfectly the first time Willis's ult came online. Volta well ahead of not just the Rampage, but of Jonovich on the other side. I think they're going to nade it here coming in. Kitsune rush invested from Docky. Bones and Willis moving on to the point. Lars is ducking in around the corner. Skitsa might have overextended into the hallway. He has the dash to get out. But now we're starting to get ults coming up for both teams. Volta's going to go ahead and invest that sound barrier overclock with it as well. The Rampage from Willis only hits Skitsa, and Bones, you got anything with it? No, you got nothing. Sleek will take you down before Docky finds the kill, but back and forth we go. Whoever gets the kill seems to be the next to die. Lars breaks the trend. 99-99 fight goes to Hypnos, and they bring this map back to take University.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Zeno, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate everyone being here for that matter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Not saying any changes. Oh, God, they took a lot of damage right out of the gate. How did that happen? Sleek playing down low while both teams go up top. Sleek, the one hero of the 10 that hangs out down here on main. Skitsa dies with an early dash who kind of beats Lars into that fight. And I think the shot was intended to save Skitsa, but everybody from 0907 just turned and the focus fire was too good. Skitsa just vanished before our very eyes. Now the punch back here. Willis not able to find anything with the Carnage, and Sleek off that angle, dropping down after picking up Conde. Nobody in control. 4v4 on the point. A little ring around the rosy here with Willis as they're getting some heals in the back from Docky. Hypnos will run him off. This gets us securing the hallway there with the deflect at the end, and first cap goes to Hypnos. That's Slake's ultimate. Throw it in for... Oh, the jumping headshot onto Janowicz. 1 health. Bones actually dashed back in. Oof. Willis gets popped. Bones gets chased. And it's a clean fight there out of Hypnos. Spinning just the overclock to make that happen. You don't have to invest either of your support ults. Now coming back in. I mean, that's barrier and rush for both sides. Lars with an advantage there in the Rampage. Will come up here early in this fight, but Willis will get theirs as this draws out. We'll see how our teams want to invest. Hypnos have been playing fast here on these support ult comps, at least did on University. They both, again, simultaneous. Kitsune rushes over the point. Lars gets absolutely focused. He's not able to get back and cover in time. Just sticks their nose out for a bit too long, and a beautiful knife. Somebody's been going to the knife throwing range. Oh, and another one to yank Sleek off the high ground. Woo! Willis looking so clean on the Junker Queen. That was fantastic. No Sabers invested. Both teams being extremely conservative with the ult. I will say, I mean, it was a fast focus down. They're from 0907. I'm not sure how their team had a chance to throw in their sound barriers. Bolts is going to drop one in here. Finds 4 with it. The Rampage is booped. Ooh, and Lars is able to go through 2 at least. The Susie was there from Docky. I think 4 got hit by the Rampage and 2 got cleansed. Skitz goes up to the high ground, chasing with Blade. Following Kane into the corner. Revolta is there to back him up. And another falls into the sights of Skitza. Willis, the last player standing. Skitza steals away the throne from the Queen. Hypnos steal away the point. Overclock available for Content coming back in. We did get both of those barriers invested. Both blades as well. I didn't even notice Bones' blade hit the battlefield. If that was any indication of how much value it got. Stop airing at the overclock after Willis had made a little bit of room down low. And it's just a quick disengage. They're out of Hypnos. They all back around, forfeit up the high ground. Oh, but Skitsa gets caught. Go back and some Conde Pov. Looking for the retake. Oh, everybody just runs right into Conde trying to come up those stairs. 0907, a flawless fight. All 5 alive. Team's very even in ult charge down the board. Now, we do get this one bit of difference maker. Conde's overclocked. Opening up that last engagement. Now Sleek is going to come back and have the same. Catches Bones down low, but Bones has the cover to back up and then move up to high ground. The rest of 0907 are able to avoid the overclock for the most part. Nelly's going to throw in the Kitsune Rush, and that will get the flip back over. Here comes Doki with the counterpunch rush, saving it just long enough to try to outlast, but Bones doesn't make it onto the point to take advantage of the Fox's speed. Now both sound barriers are invested in, and Hypnos are hoping the jazzy sounds of Volta will carry him through once more. Souza used to cover, and now the rampage is massive. Lars dashes through the entirety of 0907 to wipe him off the map. 1-1 as Hypnos tie us up right out of the gate, erasing that map advantage for 0907. Kansa, I'm not sure. The meta is a little bit all over the place. I think the teams that are were tired of playing Maga have just said, no, we're not playing Maga, and both of these two teams fit into that category. Okay, let's get some stats there from map 1. I mean, 0907 started off so strong. Well, I mean, like, I felt like the majority of these teamfight wins came early in University, where they had, what, a 99-35 lead? I mean, it was like 3-1 in engagements going in 0907's favor, you know, to kick off, like, the first 4 fights, 3 of them go in 0907's favor. But it was pretty much all Hypnos after that. I mean, like, I think those were, the majority of these deaths were in that early period. We're not wasting a whole lot of time pushing forward through our series here. Whoops. We have a 7-map ban here. What am I thinking? Hollywood banned out. No surprises. This tells us absolutely nothing. I honestly anticipate more of the same.
Now entering King's Row.
As you might have heard Athena just say, we are indeed heading into King's Row here for map 2. Oh, I made the risky move of going back to the screen. And I gotta swap sides.
Ready for battle.
But honestly, Consta, I've been seeing just a little bit of everything. Mostly kind of still leaning towards the brawl. You know, when we're Arius versus Vision Esport, they were both playing the Maga outside of map 1. Map 1, I think, was Ilios. And we did see the Winston on Ilios. But I believe they played the Magas for maps 2 and 3. We weren't focused exclusively on that, and I was trying to set up for this match. I wasn't, you know, super locked in for that match. Just kind of had it run in the background while I was setting up for stream to watch. But I'm fairly confident they were just playing Maga the whole time for maps 2 and 3. Okay, Hypnos starting off on the attack, and I mean, a lot of early pressure. Woo! What a knife! Lars showing that, you know, Willis isn't the only one who's accurate that thing. Never mind if it got, you know, reduced in size a couple patches ago. They're still just, I mean, center mass perfect. Both of our Junker Queens. That one was spectacular. I mean, that's just gonna be point winning right there. Yeah, off the back of that kill, off the back of that knife. Perfectly placed there from Lars. Point on the board. Bunch trying to get some window control. I think it's just marking. Ooh. But Skips has gotten in underneath. Nelly gets a longest distance shot down main while they're worried about that flank. But we do get a Kitsune Rush here coming in from the defense. They're able to find 2 on the back of that. Willis in a bit of a duel on that outside. But Janowicz finds a pair while this is going on. Janowicz giving us the Fox. You know, I like the synergy. I like the synergy with the Fox skin, with the Kitsune, you know, with Daki. I see it. I see the vision there, John Witch. Okay, big rotation here. The 907 drop back in. Continuing rush thrown. Have a 907 isolated enough in the back. Oh, no. No, they have not. They try to dive in on this back line, but Schizo with a perfect peel. Kitsune rushes in, and I thought that 0907 had a moment to kind of push Hypnos out of their Kitsune rush. But it was a really good job from Schizo. Killer fight, and I mean, protecting Nelly, as well as tries to go pounce there in the back. Huge play out of Schizo. Now has Blade to show for it. Bob throwing it on the outside. Sound barrier's late. Sound barrier's late. Sleek gets the shot. Ah. 0907 are letting this one slip away here early in King's Row. Need to stabilize. Need to take a breath. Woosah for a second. And focus. They've let the last couple of fights get away from him. I mean, the starting point B, you gotta give Schizo a lot of credit there for that peel. But that previous one, I mean, Sound Barrier is just late. Willis gets caught out. Now Bones looking to see if they can stop this momentum. They cut through the sails. I'm gonna sleep down. So far, so good. It's been a 2-for-2 trade though. Schizo got the exact same on the other side. Both supports not available here for the defense. Knife from Lawrence off the target. They're not able to find Conde. And a deflect. Almost got Bones out. Schizo with the chase down is going to find it. Conde strikes back. Defense does find a little bit of breathing room here. Still over 4 minutes to go for Hypnos to cap this third point. That's a continuing rush from the defense. Whew. Fast firing shots and a well-placed knife is the end of Sleek. A little help from Bones there on the finish. Looks like Hypnos are not hesitating to push forward. I mean, they do have this rush to work with. But gotta hold on to that Suzu. Rampage from Willis right on top. Nelly is going to go and Susan themselves, but Lars doesn't get it. Lars in a bit of trouble here. Kind of finds that pick. Ends up, I guess, resetting alongside Schizo. I'm not exactly sure what happened on that one. Maybe just knew it was done. In fact, it just reset. It's kind of what that looked like. Good rush. Willis is low, but not down yet. There it is. There's the headshot. The knife to finish off Jonowich. Docky, no cooldowns left. Great continuing rush. Nets 3 quick picks there for Hypnos. And 3 minutes left on the clock with the Gong and Def coming through. Time for a retake, but not much to work with. Sleek instant deleted Willis with the last bomb. This one makes it down into the back. Oh, what a clever bomb. Out in the middle, Volta lucky to get the beat down. And Bones just looks on helplessly as Nelly takes down the tank. Kane's going to try to drop an overclock in here, see if they can close this out, but Lars and Sleek had it on lock. And we get the cap with 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Oh, wait, there is a setting. Okay, there is something I will change. Wait. I remember. Can I... Hold on. That just reminded me of something. Sorry. There is a... Where's the... Was that... Is it, I have to hit Z? So if I go here... It still does the kind of fly-in thing. What if I do... There it goes. Okay, ha. Good to know. I need to change the button on that, though. That's Z is not going to work for that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, that's so much cleaner. Actually, is there a button where I just have it auto do that all the time? Good fight for the defense of Hypnos, by the way. Okay, that should just be a toggle. As opposed to it doing that where the camera does this like weird. There are times when it's cool. They have to set it up right. Ooh, Wilson, a lot of trouble. Ooh, didn't get the shot, just wasn't enough. Throws the shot down entirely too late to take advantage of the speed. Was just trying to rely on that extra health to get him out. I mean, it was just a little too late. Oh, and now we're getting swaps. Willis cycles through a couple of tanks before settling on a Zarya. Kind of headed into the long range, trying to find the early advantage here with a headshot. There's the shout in. Lars getting aggressive, gets pushed back there by a nice right click. I mean, just that little extra spatial distance, you know, spatial safety. Staying out of the range, out of that carnage, out of that very lethal range. Bones comes in with a 4-piece there to clean up on the back of that fight. Oh, map 1 Preds. Shit, see, I forget Preds. Sorry. Orbital already available here to try to push through this choke. In fact, are going to just throw that out immediately. We do get the rampage hit from Lars. Trying to hold us defensively. All the way back in the back, though, is just separated from the rest of the team. Will's able to melt through Skitza and Voltsa. They're on the front line. So now claiming more. And then it is going to be a thorough push. Flawless, as a matter of fact. Skitza locking down the alley on that side, keeping Kane from being able to push up and create a crossfire right into the choke. So Kane is forced back to go into main, but Wills is going to throw a grab in. Volta does have the sound barrier to help counter, and here comes Skitza in over the top, throwing in the blade. Nelly's already picked up Kane on the back of that. It's a bit of sword fight here in the middle of the point with Bones. Oh, Bones wins it out with a little help for some friends. Got that Brig up front, help with the bash, that extra Inspire healing. A big difference maker there through the back half of that fight once things got messy. It ends up being another spectacular engagement. And a spectacular result from 0907. They do lose 1 in that fight, but that is it. 2 points on the board, plenty of time to work with. Dash up into the right side. Ooh. Skitza had to use all their cooldowns for that, and Bones knows it. Chase him down. Now Bones headed to the high ground. Hunts down Sleek as well. Oh, Bones has been just a nightmare on this Genji for this attack. And with the bubble advantage, it seems like 0907 are just leaning into Bones getting hot on the Genji. Orbital right throw on the point alongside a rally here. We'll get Lars off of this objective. Bones was able to chase down Skitsa off the outside, keeping them and Volta busy throughout all that. And we actually have 0907 finishing with a larger time bank. That was well over 3 minutes because it was like 240 in the bank, or 219 in the bank. Okay, so it was exactly 3 minutes that 0907 finished with. Whew. Big attacks for both teams. We're going to head into extras with quite a bit of time on the bank. It's been a hot minute since I've seen the maximum time allowed. Since I've seen the time reduced to 2 minutes here in a King's Row extras.
Ready for battle.
A May here from Skitsa. Let's check this. So a May Ash combo. Oh! Okay, well, both teams opening up with strong headshots. Here to kick things off. I mean, it was a body shot from Volta, from Kata that finished it, but Skitsa takes another there on the May. Two very quick opening picks here in extras for Skitsa. Moving on to this point, one tick already picked up for Hypnos. We got a rotation around from 0907, trying to create a bit of a crossfire. With Bones dropping in from the window above, looking for this retake. Has to just dash through. Ooh, Lars thought about giving chase. Just going to hold this corner. Volta finds Docky as it was Willis who dropped in. Now trying to put some pressure on Lars. They're going to get that kill along with Bones. Bones goes back to point. Lars goes back to high ground. Bones ends up by themselves on the point. And excuse me, Willis back on that high ground. Just kind of takes themselves out of the fight for just long enough for Hypnos to get that 4th point on the board. Glee, thank you for the follow. Cass, welcome back. And I think it was Willis trying to circle to that high ground and Bones trying to go to point. Just seemed like a little bit of a disconnect there. And these are very important meters being picked up. If they can get around in this little bit of a Z-bend here. Yes, curve. Would bode well, despite there being a fairly good time bank on the other side. That's going to be the Conde overclock. Walled off by Skitsa with a blizzard being thrown on the objective. Bubbles gotten Willis out, but Lars gives chase and finds the pick anyway. Bones now surrounded in a 1v3. Kitsune rush on the point, but Conde has moved in and taken Sleek out of this back line. Still, Conde doesn't last long. Neither does the rest of this 0907 squad. Hypnos will make it around the S-curve and more. As with overtime spawns, this could very easily be 5 points on the board. It's going to be close. See if Bones can get back and get a touch. Okay, I don't think they're going to go for it. Yeah, they've let it go. They've let it go. That's massive. Willis does have Graph coming back in. We're going to get tank calls from both sides. This one's going to get messy. Watch for Volta Sound Barrier to be the difference maker. Sleek already with one in. Volta gets all 5 with that beat. Lars pushing forward to try to build up to the last of this rampage, but between those two ults, a good disengage from 0907, they don't lose anybody, though they do give up some space. The rampage now thrown in will pick up too. No Kiriko here for 0907 to cleanse this off. John Witch getting aggressive despite being purple, and Kande is able to find a kill to open things up. Over the raid now thrown in alongside the Graviton Surge will be the end of this push, but Hypnos, my goodness, what a push indeed.
Score 3-5. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Oh, I need to go down and back. Ah, I screwed up my move. That was such a cool move, too. Then I got stuck on the arch.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming.
Oh, see, my scroll will work better. That would have been pretty. Ooh, Kane sticking with us? Yeah, Kane's absolutely sticking with us. Come on, numbers. Bone to the bubble into the back of hotel. Not getting a whole lot work done. In fact, gets forced out. No more cooldowns. And Lars trying to take advantage of that does pick up the kill. So an aggressive move. Nicely handled there from the defense of Hypnos. Although, Kande will pick up one before Skitsa snipes them with the May. Willis with 100 charge here. Moving on to the point. Looking for some squishies they can melt down here with this massive Zarya beam. Photon cannon is just enormous at the moment. Skitz is going to push on. Ooh, the damage is too good. Sleek from the high ground had to put a couple of headshots in on that one. Skitz with 2 final blows down low, and the May has been nasty here for Hypnos. What a swap. 90 seconds here for Willis and the rest of 0907 to figure out what they want to do here to take this point A. They do get 33%. Well, they got one tick of permanent progress. They actually got close to 60%. So that's the time where I think the move looks cool. Graviton Surge in, kind of blocked by the May wall, but Lars is still hunted down, despite Bones having to, maybe kick their neck up a little bit to find the shots. But with the Kitsune Rush, the defense is held with a pair of kills to the one on the attacking, side. Well, this is low pressure on the Skitsa. Trying to see if they can get the cryo freeze out, but Skitz is able to just dance around, trust in their healers to keep them topped up. Infosight's now in from Kande after picking up one kill, but with the sound barrier, the defensive Hypnos are trying to get aggressive onto this Zarya. Bones there to back them up. Blizzard thrown in, but everybody able to just duck inside. 907 wisely just move into the house and take shelter, find warmth from the cold. We are not done. Oh, the real ones remember. Oh, no. Mythical minions showing up in chat. The real ones remember. We're approaching overtime here. Okay, you are way out of the fight. It's just like hanging back as the safety measure. Lars is down here for the defense. An important kill. Overtime spawns means that tank is not coming back anytime soon. Both DPS hanging out down low. Sleek does have a bob. The Skitsa May has been outstanding. I gotta say, Cass, the Skitsa May has been outstanding. And it's been the shots. I don't know about the walls. I don't know that the walls have had the impact maybe that they're looking for. We'll see. Keeping an eye on that now. Bones, yo, that is a bad position. Bud baits him into the grab. Lars gets pushed up top, and the Bob is there for some backup. The wall actually saving Lars as Bones was caught on the subway side of that. Now, Nelio's who's going to respond here with a Katsune rush. Jonowich and Doki throw it in their ultimates. Rampage from Lars. Hits several, but Sleek is down. Oh, let's get off the break pub. That's nasty. Lars trying to chase inside, but Willis has picked up skits. How about some Willis Pop? That's what I'm talking about. Let's look at this Zarya. Lars still alive and kicking. Volta back onto this point, gets punched down, as does the former. And this is going to be 5 points on the board here for 0907. Let's talk about the wolves. Maybe not having the value. I mean, that saved Lars in the last one. Now we've got a Blizzard here. Skitzer to try to clutch this. You want to immediately throw it on the corner. Being patient with the moment. Skitzer with our back turn throws up the cryo freeze. We'll keep the two supports out of the fight. Up on the high ground, Willis trying to keep Bones alive through this. Bones shadow stepping forward. Oh, doesn't like what they saw. Is going to fall back. It's Willis using the speed ring to try to engage onto this back line. Volta's going to drop the beat. Skitz is already taken down. Defensive Hypnos trying to hold Lars in Nemesis form, but Sleek is now down. No DPS players here for this defense as Willis is starting to get aggressive, starting to get confident here in the ability to win this map. They will melt through Lars, trying to chase Volta off. Volta knows they got to be delicate with this touch, but there is just nothing left here for the defense. It's a 6-5 finish here on Kings Row as 0907 reclaim their lead.
Play of the game.
Oh, I'll hit the right button. I promise. I'll hit the right button. Let's get some stats. Stats there from map number 2. That was close. God, it was ridiculously close. Man, Hypnos, I mean, live together, die together, right? My goodness. Willis 45-9, leading in elims, fewest deaths in the lobby, most damage as well. Impeccable map there for Willis. Making the Zarya swap, it was just what they needed. They weren't winning that Joker Queen mirror on Kings. And I mean, come out with that Zarya, dominant, well, powerful, and able to, keep they were keeping Bones alive on that Reaper more often than not, able to use the bubbles to kind of help Bones, find a little bit more pressure. Didn't always work out, but you know what? It got the dub at the end of the map. Lineups being finalized. We get ready to head into map 3. This is a first to 4. Plenty of time to turn this one around. Lots more Overwatch to be had. Plenty of time for these two teams to continue to go back and forth and bring us that potential map 7. It actually would take a draw for us to get a map 7. So it's looking less likely now. But maybe at least a map 6. At least a map 6. That was a good map. God, that was a good map. Mail on the corner was super good. Just didn't get the follow-up. Yeah. I saw, that was such a cool move. Because Skitsa goes in and kind of acknowledges the two supports, puts their back to both supports, keeping an eye on where their own tank was like peeling, and then drops the blizzard backwards on the corner and ice blocks to prevent the heals. Like lines themselves up with the supports between the tank, makes recognition on both, and then drops the blizzard back towards the tank and ice blocks in the middle to kind of block that sight line. I mean, it was a cool play. It was a cool play. All right. We are headed into Runa Sapi here for map number 3. Just a reminder of the bands. Jom, thank you for the follow. Loving those jazzy sounds of Volta. Can't say I blame you, my friend. Can't say I blame you. It was Esperanza band out here for map 3. We're headed to Runa Sapi. Just a reminder, there was a one-map advantage for 0907 coming into this grand finals as they came through winner's bracket. So, yes, we do have a 2-1 score line heading into map 3. We're just waiting for all of our players to get in here. Give them just a moment.
Initiating match.
All right, I will attempt Preds again. Sorry. I'm going to get better at this. I'm just going to keep doing it until I get better at it.
Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Okay. That was weird. Well, in fact, sticking with the Zarya coming in on this third map. This gets it on the May once again. Good pull there right out of the gate. Well, let's pop that last bubble. Has 100 charge, but no bubbles to work with. Kind of caught out in the open. They got to fall back and find some cover. This gets to throw in some icicles down range here. You also got Slate to worry about, putting up a crossfire here in the middle alongside Lars. But you know what? That angle's been cleared off. His Bones is going to go in. Fine, Skitz is looking for more. Got Volt so low. At least runs Lucy off, cleans off that flank angle, and it forces an entire disengage here from Hypnos. You can see Lars taking a lot of damage. Oops, thought about pushing forward. That big old beam coming through is just charged. You can see it from space. Eventually, they work their way through behind a shout. They push through the left-hand side to try to avoid that all the damage coming in from that Zarya. And not to mention avoid the orbital ray out there from Daki. But Volta gets chased down. Still, it's traded. With no Lucio, it does take some of the speed options and engage options, not to mention disengage options out. So, you know what? It's going to be an all-in here with the container rush from Hypnos. Rally from the other side. Skitchup throws the blows in on top. Willis has the bubble, but still not enough to keep him alive through it all. And Skitchup finds too. Bot headed back in favor of Hypnos. Bones has a blade. Do they want to get aggressive and pull the trigger on it? Oh, thought about it. Two back here. I saw him get the bubble as well. You could have also, you know, combined it with this Graviton Surge coming up. Grav is in. Sleek on the back with the overclock. It's just kind of hanging out here. Just has to wait it out. Bones comes diving in. Skitsa gets the kill, but meanwhile, Willis finds the kill on the tank there on the front line. I think Sleek was trying to, I don't know, bait Blade, or I thought might try to, you know, peek out and protect with that overclock. Ends up just kind of letting it sit and go to waste. I think, you know, feeling the pressure from Bones, sweating with Bones right around the corner. Spidey senses tingling. Got it with the overclock. Volta with the response. Rampage just got knocked off course, I think is what that was. I'm gonna give Jonowich credit for that whip shot, is what that looked like to me. I'm not 100 on that, but either way, the Rampage gets absolutely nothing through that fight, whether it was just a bad angle or well played there out of Jonowich to get the boop. It was hard to tell. Man, that was, if that was a whip shot that hit him from the side, hit him perpendicular, like I think happened, the way that kind of looked, that's nasty. That's nasty. Well, we'll have to check that one in a replay. Oh, codes are getting wiped on Tuesday. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go make a short out of that one. Aha. Orbital Ray thrown in here from 0907. Willis just got super aggressive, kind of anticipating the orbital. Kind of getting a pair of bubbles to help in that duel against Sleek. Whoop. All right, every time Sleek tries to find somebody to shoot, there's a bubble on him. I think Skitsa was trying to pursue that kill. It's Volta up there chasing Bones off now. Kitsune rush in, but you know what? There's no Lars on the point. As they've come out with their own Zarya here on the back of this. Blizzard throw it in on this objective. That will separate Wills from the pack. So the Graviton Surge falls flat. Beautifully timed out of Skitsa just to send all three of the rest of 0907 scrambling for cover. Forcing Willis into a mismatch. Well played. Well played indeed to get this bot back. Trying to find some momentum as we cross the halfway mark as far as time. Hypnos not able to make back to the center point. Close spawn still available as Sleek throws the bomb in, but just gets popped immediately. Conde's got two already with this overclock. Oh, sneaks it on that right flank. And just goes unchecked throughout the start of that fight. Brilliant pair of kills to open that one up.
Railgun charge holding.
Bones bubbled in over the top. Volta will get that beat down. Lars just backing away from the orbital ray. Responds with the Graviton Surge. Catches three in it. Jonowich has the rally and a well-timed bubble. Keeps them alive through the damage up top. But both of those support ults are going to fall, and Hypnos still backing up 5 strong where they can hold in this choke. Have a Container Rush here to respond with. Coming up on another Blizzard as well. I think kind of sensing that you can already see 0907 we're poised for a disengage, but Bones still doesn't make it out. They bunched up 0907. Turn that corner, pushing up into coast. No split attack on this one. Hypnos able to kind of race down past. They devalue that angle just by stealing the bot away, forcing 0907 to chase down this long street, and Hypnos are still gaining percentage, meaning they'll get the checkpoint if they win this fight. Really smart play, and Lars has the opening pick. Willis is down, and it's up to Jonowich to kind of lead the charge back onto this point with Bones heading into the back line, but Lars is all over both of them. Nelly with 2 final blows to boot. Make it 3. Nelly with a great fight. Lighten up the fade, and Hypnos finding himself some momentum here with 2 minutes to go. That pesky checkpoint picked up. I liked that defensive graph. I honestly did, because otherwise I think they just get rolled through the double support ults. I mean, it could be argued. Dueling overclocks. Connie up over the top. Try to put a stop to this, but Schizofied's Bones. And then the wall off. Kande's not in this fight. It's a momentary 5v3 with the Blizzard thrown in. Willis uses their last bubble to get out of that. Ooh, and it looks like everybody avoided the Blizzard, actually. Jonowich not frozen up either, but Willis still finds themselves surrounded at the end of the fight as they tried to push forward. And it ended up being a beautiful opening pick there from Schizo with the wall to just take Kanye out of the fight for a few precious seconds. And Hypnos now dangerously close to stealing away the lead. Grab available for both teams. Container rush out of Hypnos is going to be stopped by the Graviton Surge there from Willis. Well, look at the Susie was good. The orbital over the top, the duel and grab, and the sound barrier not in time. Still, Hypnos are able to find 2 in the back of this fight. Sleek, I don't know. Where are you at, Sleek? Ooh, Sleek is in behind him. Nelly could be in a bit of trouble up on this outside as Bones comes in to pick up that kill. Has the blade. Sleek not able to find the shot to save their support. Volta is here to try to find some revenge, but so is Willis. 119 to 127, 15 seconds on the clock. No ults for anybody on Hypnos. Rally and Blade available on the other side. Bones dashes in. There's the bubble. Out comes the Katana. Looking to find Sleek in the back. The dash away with the Suzu. Won't be enough. Now Nelly chopped through as well. And 0907 will claim Rudasapi and move up to championship point with a 3-1 lead. There you go. Some map 3 stats for you, friends. It was such a good start for Hypnos. And even here, I mean, they have more elims on average down the board. But team fights end up actually going the other direction. You can see just those extra deaths on the Schizo. It has the most deaths in the lobby. Getting found out on that one. Well, 17 and 5. Once again, at least tied for fewest deaths in that one. But that, man, that was super close. Super, super close map. What stands out to y'all? All right, I'm gonna remember to close out Preds. I'm gonna remember to choose Preds. All right, let's take a look at your bands here so we get ready to head into map 5. Wait, map 4. Boom, look at me go. All right. There we go. Start some pressure as we get ready to head in. Both Clash maps were banned out. This is an 0907 map pick.
Ready for battle.
Hey, what? Why did my margins break mid-map? What the hell?
5,
That's unfortunate.
3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint. Market.
Oh, Willis going into the Maga. Hey, I helped. Oh, never. Whatever. This might be a direct bait. You know, we saw Willis making the move over to the Zarya first, so Lars goes to match. Now Willis kind of counters their own pick. Zarya cannot play the sustained game here with Amaga. I mean, this is all about Lars and the rest of Hypnos trying to find access to some of the squishy, see if they can get an early pick. It's Conde, though, who lines up the shot. Gets the red dot on the Schiza. And Schiza, who had most deaths there in map number 3. First blood here on Suravasa. Lars will at least get the Mega. Able to stay alive a little bit with that. And there's a bit of pressure going on in the backline. So the peel is in. Conde finds the pick. But, you know what? A kill onto Willis might open the door for Hypnos if they can stave off some of these exit picks. Schiza diving through after making a change to a Genji. Hypnos do, in fact, succumb to those last kind of 2v4 picks, meaning their advantage wiped away. Willis is back in this fight. They are going to take an engagement here. I don't know if they're going to try to go to point.
Next flashpoint. Garden.
Over to right, tossed in alongside the overrun. Lars is going to hold it there with the grab. Can't really get much kills considering the orbital was there, but you at least prevent them from getting a whole lot done. Still, Lars will get overwhelmed. And Sleek is just trying to get out. Those bones giving chase, yep. Now Lars making a change. Going back into yield GQ. Here is your queen. Is it going to be enough? Conde's been outstanding in these overclocks all day long, and one popped on the other side. Schiza taken right out of Blade. Both 2 PS ults in from Hypnos, and they're not able to find a single kill with them. They just get absolutely thwarted on both fronts. I'll give me a second, Aid. Well, this was a good kill here. Yeah, it looks like this third fight indeed already going the way of 0907. They're able to catch Sleek and now Schiza early in the fight. I was honored. I was honored to be called the cool uncle of tier 3. Yes, I do not take offense to that whatsoever. Are you kidding? That was what? Nightmare Bandit. That's what. Yeah, it was Bandit. Bandit made that post. Are you kid? Yes, I was 100% flattered. You bet your ass.
Flashpoint.
And I appreciate it, Aid. I find that very flattering. I very much appreciate it. All right, early positioning here for Hypnos. They need this defender's advantage. Ooh, Skitz is going in deep. The speedrun engaged from the other side. The dash used to get out. Doki's going to throw in this orbital over the top, and Jonowich is able to find Sleek. Skitz managed to escape up top, but the rest of 0907 are now making their way onto this point. Overrun in the other direction to try to catch Neliozu on the outside. Willis has got them locked down. Bones right alongside him, and even has a speed ring to get right back onto this front line where they're going to smash down Lars. First Cap in control of 0907. One flashpoint away from the championship. Oh, 0907 got relegated down to Expert Division for Season 3. And have been fighting this whole past, 7 weeks, 2 months to try to fight their way back. Now they have to fend off this rampage, but Jonowich has the rally there, and 0907 are looking no worse for wear. Barely a scratch here as the Shield Bash locks in Pingu, who has subbed in for this map, by the way. No more jazzy sounds of Volta. I didn't even notice. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so sorry. My eyes have just been on this 0907 squad. What can I say? Now they're one fight away from reclaiming that spot in Master, claiming the crown here in EMEA Expert. The cage fight as they just started off gets nothing. What a disengage from the other side. Sleek throws down an overclock, and it's a rotation onto the point here from Hypnos. They've bought themselves a little bit of a lifeline, but it costs them an ult to do it. Lars has made a swap over to a Maga of their own here for this fight. We're going to get the Sunbarrier in from Pingo alongside display from Skitza. Skitza will pick up two before the Death Blossom thrown in from Bones. The overrun tossed in from Willis, and it combines for a pair of kills. But Pingu and Nelly are still alive and well on this objective with the Fox to back them up. Ooh, how does Pingo find that one? Orbit away from 0907 in a 4v5. Good disengage there from Hypnos. This Pingo comes back from an adventure somewhere. Willis in the back finds Sleek. Overrun in the back line. Sleek tried to take this off angle and just gets absolutely greeted. Bones coming in to try to help out, and that's going to be the kill on the Willis. It might just be a point here for Hypnos. Lars finds the stomp on the Doki and will drop this cage fight just to secure the point through the rally. Make sure there's no last-second heroics from Jonowich or Bones. Oh, we don't get Ruins. We actually get Palace. A heavy favor for 0907. If we got Ruins, we just gone right next door. I think Hypnos would have had the defender's advantage on that one. Maybe we'll get there first. As it stands, you can see Willis already poised here at the choke. Rush throwing in partially through this cage fight to move in and try to help keep Lars alive. But Bones is there with the longest Death Blossom. They got, I don't know if they got booped back by Sleek or not, but it still seemed to get enough damage in to get the work done. First cap will go to 0907. Soundbarrier Blade. Here for Hypnos and try to take this back. Once again, though, the Conde overclock has been a thing to watch. Has been a thing of beauty, of artistic expression. But the sound barrier is too much to cut through. Now the blade. Oh no! What blade? There is no blade. There is no Pingu. There is only Conde. That's an orbital tossed in from Taki? Maybe it was the back end of the orbital. Yeah, that was just the back end of the fading orbital, excuse me. Lars has cage fight coming into this. It's the only thing for Hypnos to work with. And once again, they're facing a desperate situation here in this fight. Rally up, and Lars gets the cage interrupted. No, no, no. The only ult available is now not on the table. No longer a factor. And 0907 looking to claim the crown, moving in to try to find Sleek. Sleek close to their ultimate, will not find theirs either. 95%. 0907 can smell victory. Neliozu has to Suzu themselves, hiding out on a corner. Lars has returned, and all guns from 0907 will turn and face down the lone tank remaining on this point. 0907 have done it. They will reclaim the crown here in Expert for the second time in FACEIT League history, and move back into Master Division. Congratulations to your champions.
Play of the game.
GG's. Now the question is, do they know? Yeah, they're still finalizing lineups. This match is done, y'all. I don't know. Did we get GG's in chat? I thought we got GG's in chat. God, Team 0907 played out of their mind. What a great series. We may get a bonus map. This happened in Season 2 as well. Like, the teams just didn't know that there's a map advantage. And so they keep playing. But, I mean, 0907 are your champions. Second time. They were your champions in Season 1 as well. As they fought back, they were your 8th seed coming in Season 1 and fought back all the way through to win the grand finals and were your Season 1 champions. Moved up to Master for Season 2. Struggled a little bit there. I mean, pulled out some wins. They didn't get absolutely trounced. They pulled out some dubs, but not enough to maintain their Master spot. So got relegated back here to Expert for Season 3 and take it all the way, reclaim this crown for the second time of the 3 seasons in totality here for Expert FACEIT League. Team 0907 are now 2-time champs. Eggnog, eggnog. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Again, we may get some bonus Overwatch. I don't know if they know that it's done. Boom. Payouts and Preds. No Volta so win. There's not one more. There is not one more. Map advantage for winner's bracket. Are y'all... Wait, y'all are playing another one? I assure you, like, according to the rule book, there absolutely is a map advantage. I promise. I read it. I read it out loud on stream before the match started to confirm. According to the rule book, there is absolutely a map advantage. This is bonus map. I'm sorry, y'all. This is according to the rule book. This is not according to me. And then maybe something has changed. Maybe there's something behind the scenes that y'all know that I don't. So, I mean, I will give you that. According to the rule book, this series is done. But, the same thing happened in Season 2. The FACEIT site, the site doesn't know there's a map advantage. And so the website will continue loading maps for you because this site doesn't know that there's a map advantage. I mean, y'all want to play a map? We'll go play. We'll go play. I mean, I'm happy to watch more of these two teams. You kidding me?
Here we go
Here, we'll load it up. We'll load it up. We're headed into Jimmy. We've had a, like, terrible lack of Jimmy here this season as well. So, I mean, I'm all about going and keeping an eye on some Jimmy. Now, what's going to be sad is if Hypnos turns around. Oh, Sleek? What is just. That's like Sleek's 4th kill in 15 seconds. Okay, Kade. Okay. Oh, I love this skit so much. Just the sounds of that skit are badass. Skits to just get popped there on the high ground. Giving Kade some room to work here on this Widowmaker. Some big trades happening there in the back line on the other side of this high ground. Now we're getting a little taser battle between the two Winstons. As well as goes diving in. We'll finish off Lars, but Skitsa is there for some revenge. Yeah, like I said, same thing happened in Season 2. Same thing happened in Season 2. Will's trying to move in and make a play onto the sniper. Ooh, it's very low, but has the primal range if they needed it. Yeah, it's going to go and pop it as soon as they feel that pressure coming in from Skitsa. Jonowich picks up the kill. Oh, 907. On track to cap here, although Skitsa does land a beautiful pulse there in the back line to find Ducky, try to cut some sustain out of this, and Lars is going to add even more for the defense with this primal rage. The idea is they can pick up Jonowich with it, but you can't leave the cart too far. There's only 2.5 meters prior to the cap. Don't want to see 9, that's for damn sure. But with reinforcements showing up, they're able to put some pressure down in that small hallway. I think they've put a stop to this attack. Conde is trying to get one on the exit here, but Skitsa says no. This is theoretically map 5. I'll go ahead and put it up there. I didn't change the map. I don't change the map number on the final map, right? But, you know, we get bonus maps, so I'll go fix that. Lars nano boosted on top of blue. Trying to chase down Jonowich. He's going to pop the rally in return. Gets the stun in. That was a big purple from Nelly, but just not enough follow-up on it. A couple of good kills on the back of the rally, and that'll be the point on the board here for 0907. Bonus map. Skitsa got slept and deleted there by Docky. Sorry I missed that one, Docky. I'm sure that was a sick sleep dart. Lars just going in and see if they can trade out anything. You know, die on cart. Die on cart call. High ground position here from Willis and, well, at least the Ana and the Widowmaker. Woo! Skitsa. Oh, I mean, Bones drops that one in. I went to the wrong tracer. My bad, Bones. Shit. Nelly down low on the outside. Nice little move, but the rally is up. Still Nelly just hanging on with one little speck of health until the Willis comes in with the finish. Willis making use of that extra jump pack damage. Gets a kill on the pink. Escapes up to the high ground. The dash from Sleek just straight misses. Doesn't make it up there. I think he was trying to see if they could get that last bit of damage, but Willis had the primal rage. Never really looked super concerned. Skitsa have a recall. Does have a recall. And the defense are not stabilized, but they have at least stalled this attack a little bit. Jonowich close up to another rally, which I felt like they had at the beginning of the fight here on the back of point B. Oh no, Savage will eventually push this in. I mean, unless like just Skitza just drops a 3K pulse bomb all of a sudden. That ain't happening. A little under 3 minutes on the clock here for 0907 as they push into point C. Did we get a swap off of the Winstons? Probably not, considering they have Widowmakers in play. Well, it's pretty thoroughly entrenched up top. It takes Skitza working all the way around to get him. Oh! But what a collapse. What a collapse on the Bones as they move up to try to mark Skitza. You get the shot from Sleek that did him in. If that wasn't going to do it, Lars landed right on their corpse the moment that shot came through. Will this possible Primal Rage very down in this fight? Sleek wanted that last shot. You hear the rapid fire coming out of the Widowmaker. They had Conde so low, but couldn't quite get the final blow. Nano throwing on to Lars. Try to stabilize this defense. I mean, really just did a very aggressive push for this defense. Gets up the last of the Primal Rage. Initially had the breaks like, no, no, no. Nice little grapple out there from Conde, kind of turning the head of Lars. Denies the initial pick, but ends up being a trade onto the Tracers. Ooh, nice move from the backline. So while, all the while, Nilly and Pingu are able to fend off Willis and survive the onslaught from the other direction. Granted, there was no Nano. Conde does have sights. Both teams know where everybody's at right now. Conde's fades. Defensive sight's still up.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh no! Skitza doing him dirty. Amidst of the dual rallies right on the corner. Skitza gets in and drops the stick for the 2K. Beautifully done. Well played. Well played, Skitza. By the way, we've gotten, you know, some good Winton, and we should get some Wintons in chat. I got this wonderful Winton emote, courtesy of Maddie. I formally request a Winton emote in chat, please. Nano is thrown on to Willis. Nano, the Auntie thrown on to Docky. Nearly gets to sleep up top. And he's going to back up. Here comes Willis trying to pursue. It's the Bionade. That'll force Primal out. Pingo's going to get forced all the way to Mega, but is able to shield bash onto the Mega itself. Meanwhile, I mean, shots being poured down range here from Slake. Gets able to move in, pick up one. Ooh. Pingu shield bashed out of the sightlines of Nelly, but it's all right. Everybody holds. Defensive Hypnos holds. It pretty much is the best of 9 at this point, Jasper Swag.
Ready for battle.
Season's greetings. Let's get this done. I prefer to rock alone, but I suppose you will do.
I noticed you don't send me bananas anymore.
Well, it's already about half health. Oh, just a straight up jump, trying to get some heals from Docky. Docky, he's like, okay, come on, Winnie. Come on, Winston. Come on. Get some health back. Get to that yellow bars. Good block there from Nelly Ozu onto the sleep dart. Or, excuse me, that was from Pingu. High ground picked up. Let's get some packs. Forced to recall, but has managed to get this cart up to this first corner. Now with a good Bionade in. That's Lars giving chase to the purple Willis, and will pick up a kill. Jonowich low. So far, so good. Here for Hypnos attack. Thank you, Central Pan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Come on, we've been just, you know, dredging through Amalgamated, and we finally get a couple of Winstons. Like, it deserves to be celebrated. Good shot from Sleek. Ooh, Bowen's able to get in. I imagine back in the server room. Will is quite a bit ahead as far as Primal Rage is concerned. But, you know what? Nano advantage to Nelly. Dropping in over the top. That's Willis in. Nano out onto Lars. Lars just goes up to blue. Docky self-nades to try to keep them and Pingu alive. Excuse me, and Jonowich alive, which Jonowich is going to pop the Riley, but there's the Pulse Bomb in from the other side. Now you put yourself into just a box. Oh, no. It ends up being a pine box at that. Up into the high ground, Lars very quickly deals with the Widowmaker. Unfortunately, Lars was the only one left. That's a defensive sides up from Conde. Lars tried to see if, I mean, that's a dangerous path to go look for these kills. Should not have Primal Rage, should not have an out. I mean, just kind of put yourself in front of the Widowmaker sight line, so you just took so much damage before you went into the battle with the Brig. This also might be like Hypnos realizing that this map isn't gonna get him anywhere. They kind of look like they took their foot off the gas a little bit here. Am I mistaken? Kind of looks like they took their foot off the gas a little bit. Like, they're not trying, but that's not what I mean. Like, maybe taking more risks than they otherwise would, I think is more what I'm saying. Could be just a matter of, you know, that's 15 seconds left on the clock. Not much time to work with. Willis is primaling. Lars is one purple. Skitza has just got battered down. And there it is. If there was ever any doubt on who was champion, it is now confirmed. Yeah, I don't know, because it doesn't look like anybody left. The admin's paused. Wait, what? Wait, what? There, the game's over, man. I just let it go. Classic. Classic. Just let it go. It's fine. Just let it end. And the admins pause with everybody dead in the overtime bar, like, just burning. just glowing. There you go.
Play of the game.
Oh, yes, I want to see this opening. This is the first 15 seconds of the map. Oh, no, it's on point B. There you have it. As if there was any doubt. Do I need to go through the whole champions thing again? I think I spent all my energy on the last out. As far as that. But truth. I mean, again, as if there was any doubt. And a reminder. The second time 0907 have claimed the championship here in EMEA Expert. They were your champions in Season 1. Moved up to Master for Season 2. Took some wins, but didn't have a stellar season up in Master. But, so get relegated here. They reclaim their championship here in Season 3 over Expert. This should guarantee him a spot in Master, right? Like, we don't know how many teams are going to move up or what that looks like. That's still TBD. But the winner of the Grand Finals has got to move up, right? Right? There you go. There you go. We even got a little bonus Overwatch. We got to see some Winston gameplay. We got to see some Jibby, which we never get to see. So, you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm so okay with it. What a great series. What a great series. Again, congratulations to Team 0907. You're Season 3 Expert Champions. And the Team 0907 never dropping a series here in the postseason. Big dubs. Big congratulations. Big congratulations. GG's. GG's all around.